Now, it's time for the best coverage of high school football in the Valley. This is the Best Local Sports Show with Sports Director Blake Arthur and Sports Reporter Kenji Ito.
Ball till we fall, ball all fall. It's been a busy week of sports, and we had a full schedule of high school football here in Week 10 of the season. We have highlights and scores from all three Desert Empire League games with all eyes on La Quinta, looking to stay undefeated and atop the standings. Plus, a DVL showdown on the high desert. Coachella Valley, Yucca Valley renewing their rivalry with title implications on the line. It is Week 10 of high school football on the Best Local Sports Show, and it starts right now.
Go Knights! Yeah! Woo!
Watching the Best Local Sports Show. Let's go Hawks.
You're watching the
Best
Best Local Sports Show!
Local Sports Show, baby. Let's get it.
Welcome into the Week 10 edition of the Best Local Sports Show. I'm Sports Director Blake Arthur. What a Friday in sports. We're going to get to Game 1 of the World Series between the Dodgers and the Yankees, as well as the Firebirds at home against the Ontario Reign. But as you all know, this is a high school football show, and that is where we start. La Quinta and Shadow Hills in the dungeon. Blackhawks came in unbeaten in league play, looking to keep it that way with a win over the Knights. Shadow Hills, kind of a tough opponent. Early on, Roman Ansley is picked off. Francisco Franco, double F, makes a heck of a play on the football, and he's going to take it to the house for the touchdown. Knights in front 6-0 after the missed extra point. Ansley and La Quinta would settle in, though. Play action here for the Blackhawks. Ansley deep to Sebastian Osorio, and what a catch that is. Hangs on for the score. LQ took the lead 7-6. We'll slow it down for you. Take another look. Osorio gets hit in the front and in the back by two guys, but he hangs on for the catch. What a touchdown there. Later on, Blackhawks are built to run the football, ground and pound. James Madden Ruberg punches it in to add to their lead, but credit Shadow Hills. The Knights defense stepped up when they needed it most. LQ went for 2 to win the game on the road, but Shadow said, nah, not in our house. Shadow gets the stop. Knights win it 30-29. La Quinta suffers their first league loss. A stunner at Shadow. Credit to Coach Palmer and his Knights. What a win for Shadow Hills at home. Wow. Xavier Prep and Rancho Mirage Rattlers are the reigning league champs, but lost last week at La Quinta, so looking to get back on track at home against the Saints. Rocking those beautiful blue uniforms are the Rattlers. Xavier started the game with a touchdown, and check this out. Quarterback King Pelham, where is he? Well, he almost gets sacked. He avoids that, then gets it to Austin McDaniel, who does the rest. What a play by Kingston Pelham. That was a play of the week nominee, no doubt about it. 7-0 Saints, but Rancho responded on the next drive with their own running back, their own star, Jeremiah Williams. That made it 7-7 as Williams is in for the touchdown. Second half now, same score. Points coming at a premium in this one. Williams going to get the screen pass, and he's going to go all the way for the touchdown. Big number 72 and 77 out there front blocking for him, and Williams, he's just got speed on speed on speed. Heck of a play there and a touchdown. 14-7. Rancho Mirage in front. So, last chance for the Saints late in the game. What can Pelham do? He's got an opportunity, does a great job keeping this play alive, going to avoid the rush, rolls to his right, throw to the end zone. He's got a chance, but no. Pedro Padilla there for Rancho. That seals the game with an interception in the end zone. Great football game, but Rancho earns a hard-fought win in a low-scoring game. 14-7. Rattlers move to 3-1 in league, while the Saints drop to 1-3. All right, we are just getting started with the show. Coming up, we're going to get into some DVL action. The big game up on the high desert between Coachella Valley and Yucca Valley. Which valley would be victorious? Plus, our final Desert Empire League game of the week, Palm Springs plays host to Palm Desert. We'll have it all for you. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Week 10 of high school football on the Best Local Sports Show.
You're watching the Best Local Sports Show!
Let's go, Indians! Let's go!
Welcome back to the Best Local Sports Show. We're going to get to Game 1 of the World Series and Firebirds hockey later here in the show, but we continue on with high school football as we wrap up Desert Empire League coverage with Palm Desert and Palm Springs. The Aztecs came in at 2-1 in league, while the Indians were 0-3. A league title is still in play for Palm Desert, but they needed to win this game ahead of next week's flag game against La Quinta. Early on, Palm Desert driving the football, but check out number 12 here, Devell Johnson. He's going to come into your screen out of nowhere, really. I mean, this is a heck of a play from 12. Goes up and says, give me that. Picks off the pass. That gave the ball to the Indians, but they could not get anything going on offense, so no points on the ensuing drive. So with that, we go back to Palm Desert. Quarterback Connor Orfield is in for the score off the right side, gets a couple blocks, extends the football out. Heck of a play by Orfield for the touchdown. Palm Springs with it, trying to answer. Bishop Miller hits number 10, DeMonte Lee. Nice catch by Lee, but again, no points on the drive for Palm Springs. That was the theme throughout this one, and PD would make them pay. Orfield has time, goes deep to Nick Danglish, and he is into the end zone. Danglish avoids a tackle. I mean, he avoids a few tackles, and he's there. Touchdown, made it 14-0 Aztecs. Danglish with the extra effort, and it pays off. More Palm Desert, more Orfield runs it in for his second touchdown of the game. 21-0 Palm Desert at that point. Palm Desert would roll 35-6 the final. Palm Desert's win and La Quinta's loss, that means next week's flag game will be for the Desert Empire League Championship. Doesn't get any better than that. LQPD for the league title. Get your popcorn ready for that one. Desert Valley League play now, and a big one between Coachella Valley and Yucca Valley. This game likely to determine the league champion, as it has in recent years. Our Kenji Ito made the trip up to the high desert for this one. Arabs take the 7-0 lead. That's Ivan Camargo rushing it in for 6. CV now extending their lead to 14. Derek Calderon hits Mikey Rodriguez for the touchdown. So the CV offense looking good early. Yucca Valley would respond. Michael Ramos Jr. says, get off of me. Takes it himself all the way for the score. 14-6. Trojans still trailing, but in the football game, back to Coachella Valley. Camargo punches in his second score. That made it 21-6 in the second. A lot of offense. Trojans would answer. Ramos to his receiver, Ethan Rodriguez, wide open. Nice pitch and catch there. That made it 21-12. Trojans kept it going, trying to mount a comeback, and they pull one step closer. Brendan Taylor goes in, 21-18. Still in the second. Trojans scored all these touchdowns, but they can't get the extra point or the 2-point conversion. Arabs give it to the hot hand. Camargo, he gets the toss. That's in for another score. His third TD of the game, 21-18. CV, time for a play of the week moment from the Trojans. Ramos, high snap, avoids the rush. He's a heck of a football player. Creates time, heads up play to Aiden Shannon. Are you kidding me? That would lead to another Yucca Valley score. But from then on out, it was all Coachella Valley. They would keep pouring it on. Ramos got injured in this game, and he battled through it, but Coachella Valley defeats Yucca Valley 47-24 the final. Arabs take control of the DVL, likely going to take the league title with this huge win over the Trojans. Like I said, our Kenji Ito made the trip up there. He had the chance to catch up with head coach Bill Johnson following the big win for the Arabs.
We knew we had to come in here and play good football. We couldn't come in here and mess around. If we did, you got a good team that would take advantage of it. And it was up and down at times. But I feel proud of the boys for when things got a little tense, working their way out of it, okay, and continuing to battle and continuing to kind of play Arab football and get the job done.
That's a great win for CV and a great job by our Kenji Ito on the coverage. Desert Christian Academy was in Anza against Hamilton Thursday nighter. Conquerors won 40-31 behind Cashton Scott, who had 156 yards and 4 touchdowns. Cash money. Scott was Blake's best last week. He continues to deliver for DCA. Also want to mention Judah Garrison, pair of interceptions. Jesse Snellenberger, 44 yards receiving, one-handed catch touchdown. And Hank Elway, yeah, that last name means you can play some football. 6 tackles and a pick 6 to seal the victory for DCA. Conquerors 8-1 in the year, 6-0 in league. They'll likely take the league title. All right, let's go look at some scores real quick. Desert Hot Springs shuts out Desert Mirage on the road 33-zip. Banning beats Cathedral City 54-32. And Indio shuts out 29 Palms. Raja's getting that win on Thursday. You can find much more on our website, KESQ.com. Time for Blake's Best for Week 10. And how about this? It's the little guy. I mean, come on. Check out the skills. What a catch. And he even has a good arm. This is Troy. He's 1.5, and he is a stud. None of this future stud stuff. He's a stud right now. How cool is that? I mean, come on. Way to go, Troy. That is super cool. Blake's Best for Week 10 of the high school football season. Another look at that catch. Awesome stuff. That was Blake's best, but which play from this week is the best? Well, we had a lot of nominees. You're going to have to vote on our website over the weekend. Cast your vote for which play you think is the best, and we will reveal the winner on Monday.